Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Mix 1041 WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. The Army veteran who tackled and beat a gunman at a gay nightclub in Colorado Springs Saturday night, Richard Fierro, says he just went into combat mode.
I wasn't thinking. I just ran over there. Got him. I got to kill this guy. He's going to kill my kid. He's going to kill my wife.
He did kill Fierro's daughter's boyfriend and 4 other people. Fierro and his wife co-own a brewery in Colorado Springs. They were at the club watching a drag performance. With a labor deal rejected by 4 of the 12 unions involved, a freight rail strike could be 2 weeks away. White House spokeswoman Karine Jean-Pierre.
We continue to urge both sides to finish their work in good faith and avoid even the threat of a shutdown.
And just that threat could lead to shipments being stopped rather than be stuck in transit. If there is a strike, Congress could intervene by imposing contract terms or extending the terms of the current one. The dispute isn't really over money, it's over work rules, staffing levels, and paid sick time. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
And check out the all-new Lee University Lee U Promise. Visit LeeUPromise.com. All right, good morning, everyone. It is a Tuesday morning, a couple of days until Thanksgiving 2022. You're with Mix 1041, Talk 1013 The Buzz. We're on MixTV.tv, and we're on your phone and mobile device through the free Mix 1041 app. It's a free download. Thanks to CHI Memorial at mymix1041.com. Let's go to the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. A crash in Polk County Sunday night killed an 81-year-old man from Florida, injured 2 people from Benton, this according to the State Highway Patrol. The accident happened at about 6 o'clock Sunday night at Highway 411 and Bowater Road intersection. The Highway Patrol says that Michael Piacenza, that is, of Port Orange, Florida, was heading south on Bowater Road, reportedly failed to stop at the stop sign. A Toyota Camry driving on Highway 411 hit Piacenza's vehicle in the driver's side door, and both people inside the Camry, ages 58 and 60, were hurt. Piacenza died from his injuries, and they shut down Highway 411 for a time on Sunday night. Our correspondent Ryan Felton with Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv reports the Bradley County Commission voted on Monday to cancel work sessions November 28th and December 27th, and the voting session January 3rd. The commission also approved Bradley County Sheriff Steve Lawson's request to employ a grant facilitator using the funds from his budget from vacant correction officers' positions. The sheriff will revisit the issue with the commission if those positions are filled. The grant facilitator will write grant applications and complete all reporting duties. Bradley County Commission Chairman Tom Cry appointed an ad hoc committee to explore the septic grant program presented to the Bradley County Commission last week by Mayor Gary Davis. Howard Thompson appointed chairman. Commissioners Mylan Blake, Scotty Gilbert, Mike Hughes, and Tim Mason were also asked to serve on the committee. The Tennessee Department of Transportation will suspend all lane closure activity on interstates and state highways in anticipation of higher traffic volumes across the state. Lane closures will be stopped beginning at noon tomorrow, Wednesday, through 6 a.m. Monday. AAA predicts in Tennessee some 1.2 million will travel, take a road trip. That's an increase of 12,000 people from last year's holiday. and the busiest Thanksgiving since 2019. Drivers should also remember that while all lane closure activity will be stopped, workers may be on site in some construction zones. Some long-term lane closures will also remain in place on some construction projects for motorist safety. As the Tennessee Department of Transportation reminds, please drive safely and obey the posted speeds, especially in work zones. WATE Television in Knoxville reports the Department of Children's Services in the state struggling with staffing and is afraid it will impact the children needing needing services most in the state. Governor Bill Lee and his budget staff heard from several departments in their annual budget hearings last week, one of them from DCS. The department talked about issues it's facing, including salary for its youth development center officers. Currently, the starting salary is $27,000. That's less than most shift manager positions at fast food restaurants make in Tennessee. DCS has 486 open positions, some children sleeping on floors in centers and in offices. For more news, visit mymix1041.com. From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, LoganThompsonLaw.com. I'm Steve Hardline reporting. We'll check traffic after this word from Southern Heritage Bank.
Southern Heritage Bank is your local community-focused bank. You'll see our teammates proudly cheering at the local ball games and standing beside you at events that make this a good place to live. Together, we make a difference and reflect what's unbelievably good about our community. At Southern Heritage Bank, our strong roots make us good neighbors. Thank you for allowing us to serve you in the past and future. SouthernHeritageBank.com. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank. Member FDIC.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. The annual Black Friday pre-owned vehicle sale is happening all month long at Don Ledford Automotive in Cleveland, home of the Red Tag Savings. Don Ledford has over 90 quality pre-owned vehicles available right now with new arrivals daily. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. They work with the communities and businesses they serve to make sure that all forms of waste are handled in ways that are reliable for their customers, safe for their employees, and respectful of the environment. Visit them online at wasteconnections-clevelandtn.com.
And coming up, we're going to give you if you're driving for Thanksgiving, the best times to drive. When you should take that road trip and you're going to find less traffic. So stay tuned for that.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Big news! We're all morning people now. Nope, you're not less lazy. Hardee's now serves super sausage biscuits anytime before noon on weekends.
What?
Again? Bite into the new, meaty super sausage biscuit, only at Hardee's.
For over 50 years, the Empty Stocking Fund has been a tradition in Bradley County. Our mission is to see that no child goes without Christmas. With your donations, we were able to provide toys for more than 1,200 kids last year. This year, the need is even greater. Please consider helping us as we share the love of Christ with our neighbors in Bradley County. The Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv Empty Stocking Fund fundraising drive is taking place November 28th through December 9th. Donate online at emptystocking.org or mail your donation to P.O. Box 2370, Cleveland, Tennessee 37320. The WCLE Empty Stocking Fund is a registered nonprofit. All donations are tax deductible.
Morning update. You can go back to sleep. That's right, relax, because Hardee's.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today, home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Dr. Eston Winger specializes in varicose vein surgery to help you live a fuller life.
Most everything that we do for varicose vein disease is done here in the office, and so a hospital stay is not required. We take most insurances here, and most vein procedures are covered by insurance, which most people don't realize. Or make an appointment, and I'd be happy to talk to you and evaluate your legs.
Schedule a consultation by phone 423-472-5423. You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Lender. Oh, Bridget, I tell you right now, like as we said yesterday, Santa's Workshop, Honey Baked Ham, they moved all the tables out. Don't even try to go there for lunch today or dinner tonight, because it is a ham and turkey workshop.
That's right. It's bustling there at Honey Baked, and it's not Thanksgiving without a Honey Baked ham. So you can still order yours. You can call them or stop by in person in the Target Shopping Center or order online at honeybaked.com. And
I tell you, Honey Baked ham with Trish and Marty Sluter. I thought it was terrible. You called her Corella DeVille. Gideon Radcliffe did a beautiful job on their Christmas Spotlight, which debuted yesterday. So you can get all the mixtv.tv information about Honey Baked Ham right there. So don't forget that. All right, Bridget. Hey, what's going on with our friends at Alon Planning? What is it?
Yeah, Alon Planning Partners.
Planning Partners. I conducted the interview with them, and I listened to the interview with them yesterday afternoon. That's how good it was on their part. And, it was interesting. I had Reagan Hartline, the carman. She said, hey, let's listen to this.
Good.
So they're wonderful people, Brittany and Jay Hagee. Brittany is the granddaughter of a Cleveland legend. We lost him, sadly, a couple years ago, actually on Christmas Day. My friend Perry Gillum, who my grandfather, Reverend Littlefield, called. It was one of his 10 calls when he started the homeless shelter in Cleveland, was Perry Gillum. A lot of you remember Perry with the Church of God of Prophecy denomination. Well, his granddaughter is Brittany Hagee. Brittany and Jay, Bridget.
That's right. At Alon Planning Partners, they believe in a better way to invest, a better way to serve you, and a better result. Their process begins with listening. Take advantage of their complimentary retirement session by calling Jay and Brittany Hagee of Alon Planning Partners at 1-800-971-4549.
And they know what they're doing. And after being in the room with them for several hours, which normally would be a bad thing, but no, they know what they're doing.
They do.
At least Brittany does. Jay is a little question mark. That's okay. Go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center and Dr. Sleep. What do we call the Czar of Sleep? Roger Pickett. His birthday is on Thanksgiving this year, so he's doubly blessed in getting ready for that. He gets to eat. Anytime his birthday falls on Thanksgiving, they let him eat an extra turkey. Yeah, so he'll be eating the whole thing himself. Him and John Madden. Well, sadly, we lost John Madden. But anyway, the turducken.
Wake up to huge
That's it, Roger.
offers all week long at Mermaid Mattress. When you save up to $800 on Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster with 5 years, no interest. Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
All right, for today, we could see a few rain showers this morning, moving up from the south, 30% chance. Otherwise, overcast skies this afternoon, a high of 57. We'll see a few clouds this evening, giving way to mainly clear skies overnight with a low of 33. And then for tomorrow, mainly sunny skies with a high of 64. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 26 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Vehicles Direct, lifetime certified. Over 150 used cars on the lot at all times. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland, vehiclesdirect.com.
I'm David Carroll from Channel 3, and just between you and me, I listen to Steve and Bridget on Mix 104.1. But let's keep that between us, okay? I have a reputation to maintain.
Thank you, David. Mix 104.1. Hey, big congratulations, Ruth Ann Kersey and Arlene Cleveland both won pies yesterday with Dwayne on the afternoon drive. And our Facebook winners yesterday, Melissa Carr and Chesney Bynum, won pies from pecan and pumpkin pies from the Townhouse Bake Shop.
That is my appraisal. You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
You said yesterday he was no longer with us, and that's not very polite.
It wasn't me.
But anyway, okay. Here we need we either need a mental health check or some kind of check on Commissioner Rogers. He just told me he woke up at 5 a.m. to watch the World Cup, Argentina and Saudi Arabia, and he's screaming at me. Well, I don't know if you can scream through text, sort of. But Saudi Arabia upset Argentina. Now, Argentina does have Lionel Messi, which he's like the most famous soccer player in the world. He has the biggest Instagram following of any individual. Have you heard him?
I read that yesterday.
Did you really?
No, I'm not aware.
Hang on one second. Go ahead. What?
I'm not aware.
You don't care?
Yes, no.
Yeah. Well, and look, I'm not a big fan either, but we need to get a check on Rogers. Waking up at 5 a.m., to watch the World Cup. But no, we'll talk about that. The United States drew with Wales yesterday as we got the World Cup underway, and it continues now. I think it's I looked that up. I think it's a 6 hour time difference. I think it's 6 hours ahead of us, something like that. We'll let you figure that out. I tell you what, let's get a news update right here. Bradley County Commission. Speaking of Commissioner Rogers, well, I'm sure he voted yes on this. Cancel the work session. November 28th, December 27th, the voting session, January 3rd.
Can we cancel our work sessions here?
Cancel all work sessions here? I think this was Commissioner Alford's idea, and by the way, you don't do what Louis says, you're going to drop and give me 20. Coach Alford. But anyway, no, they did that, of course, up against the holiday season. More news from the Commission at the top of the hour. 1.2 million Tennesseans will travel on the roads, AAA predicts. AAA predicts that. You know what? I'm going to do this. I was going to do it later, but I'll do it now. I'll tell you when the best times to drive. You want to know? You don't care. You're not going anywhere.
I'm not. I get to stay home.
I am driving a little bit, actually. So let me see here. Well, I'm being asked to leave
keep driving.
The town here. Just keep driving. All right. Best times to drive. Everybody listen up. 7:22 a.m. Nearly now 49 million will travel by road in the United States, 1.2 million in Tennessee. Best and worst times to drive. Well, you've already missed the best time to hit the road, which was last night at 8 o'clock, according to Google. Examined their maps data from last Thanksgiving in more than 20 major United States cities. The worst traffic expected when Thanksgiving drivers overlap with regular evening commutes tonight or today between 4 and 5 local time and tomorrow. The worst times to drive and head to Thanksgiving. When many people unable to leave work and school until Wednesday, AAA predicts that'll be the worst part of the deal there. If you need to travel Wednesday, well, let me back up. The AAA says the national peak traffic will be tomorrow afternoon. Peak traffic, matter of fact, the entire year, congratulations, is tomorrow afternoon. Now, if you need to travel Wednesday, tomorrow, leave before 8 a.m. or after 8 p.m. And if you're doing that, tune in to Mix 104.1 because, Bridget, you're excited we go all Christmas tomorrow.
Yes. What time?
I think at midnight tonight.
Yes.
Ryan Felton's in charge of that. He's got it's an interesting button. He blings out the button with Christmas holly and lights, and he just hits the button, and all of a sudden we're at Christmas Wonderland.
It's a red button.
It's a red button. That's right. Whereas Putin has a red phone, but that's a whole other. For those traveling by road on Thanksgiving itself, Thanksgiving Day, Thursday, the worst congestion from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. on Thanksgiving Day. Try to drive in the morning or after 6 p.m. Traffic on the return trip should offer more flexibility through Black Friday, though, Black Friday shopping could clog some roads, especially between noon and 4 p.m. this Friday. Of course, we'll be at Bath and Body Works on Friday morning, beginning at 6 a.m., our annual Black Friday broadcast. A little plug in there. Avoid driving Black Friday between 4 and 8 p.m. That's not only Friday, but Saturday and Sunday. Those are the worst times to drive. Also, now if you have to do that, leave before 11 a.m. if you're driving Friday, or Sunday before 2 p.m. Saturday. I hope you're writing this down. I'll send you the article if you need it. The roads will be more open after 8 p.m. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Where is the worst traffic? New York, L.A., Chicago, but Atlanta is number 4 in the nation. They'll see significant increases in typical congestion. Peak is Wednesday afternoon. I'll give you Atlanta. I don't know many of you going to Los Angeles. Maybe you are. But Atlanta will have a 105% increase in traffic on tomorrow, Wednesday afternoon.
Wow.
So that's when you want to go to Atlanta, is tomorrow. So there's more on that. But if you want to look that up, it's in the Washington Post. So just go to WashingtonPost.com or Google it. I'm sure AAA put it out anyway. All right, a man who I hope goes to Atlanta tomorrow, Rick Kaywood, Cleveland Plywood.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
All right, it's 7:26, a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. And, Bridget, we're going to head over to you, but I want to start by wishing Mayor Emeritus and Tom Rowland, and if you don't like me on the radio, you can blame him. He put me on the radio when I was 2 years old. So anyway, happy birthday, Mayor Rowland. I'll be seeing the mayor. And is she First Lady Emeritus? Is that what we call her?
Yes, of course.
So we'll be seeing them. If you know Tom, and make sure and wish him a very happy birthday today. Bridget, I'm going to go back over to you.
Okay, happy birthday also today to Paul Reynolds, who is 86 today. His daughter sent that in to us. He lives in Ocoee. He is a Magic Chef retiree, father of 4, grandfather of 5, great-grandfather of 3. She says he still mows, cuts, and sells firewood, and works in his garden. So
I love that. That's great.
Paul. Yes. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank. They have something for everyone to help you manage your finances with ease and security.
Well, let's get a check now of the Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol. Don't forget, Dwayne Williams will broadcast live from Don Ledford Cleveland Saturday, Thanksgiving weekend, this Saturday, beginning at noon.
Okay, we have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance, located on Keith Street near Chick-fil-A here in Cleveland, specializing in consolidation, installment, and personal loans, even if your credit is less than perfect. Visit them online at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. The construction sale continues at Cleveland Ford. 2022 Ford F-150 X.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. It's football time here in the great state of Tennessee. Score big with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland all month long. Visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
You have served as a heroic example,
protected our country, and placed yourself between us and danger. The sacrifices you've made and your service to our country do not go unnoticed. From all of us at Mermaid Mattress, we salute you. And we would like to pay your sales tax on select Mermaid and Sealy mattress sets, in addition to all the holiday savings going on now. Mermaid Mattress. Mattress, better price, better sleep, better life.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active, with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
I've struggled with acne since I was 13. I can't tell you how many times I canceled plans because I couldn't get myself to leave the house. I experienced another sudden breakout and finally turned to Cortina. It was so easy. I just answered a few questions online and uploaded photos. My board-certified dermatologist created the perfect plan, and my custom medication was sent directly to my door. With Cortina, acne no longer has to be a lifelong struggle.
Need a better mattress at a better price? Come to Mermaid Mattress today and take advantage of all our Black Friday mattress sales specials.
All right, for today, we'll have cloudy skies, a high of 58. We'll see a few clouds this evening, giving way to mainly clear skies overnight with a low of 34. Mainly sunny skies for tomorrow with a high around 65.
You're really getting the lingo down. Giving way to, giving way. I used to listen to Paul Barras.
I'm not reading it at all.
No, giving. Oh, okay.
Your current Simply Bank temperature.
Yeah, me fool. That's pretty good.
25 degrees.
Back to the Simply Bank temperature. What is it?
25.
Well, I mean, that's 8 degrees warmer it was this time yesterday. 17 yesterday. All right, Ashley, RFRV. And Ashley is on quite a trek around the nation. Speaking of traveling, I spoke with Ashley yesterday.
Did you?
Yep. She was excited to hear from me.
I'm sure.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
She said I just, enhanced the spirit of the season. So that was all it was. Let's go to the CHI Memorial Sports Desk, 732 CHI Memorial. Hello, human kindness. This sports report brought to you in part by the Town Squire. Ladies and gentlemen, join us tomorrow. We will be live for Black Wednesday, our 7th annual Black Wednesday, and a little different tomorrow. I'm going to be broadcasting from the Town Squire. It's going to be a very special event. Larry McDaniel welcomes all of his friends and customers to the Town Squire tomorrow. And for Black Wednesday, Santa will be at the Town Squire along with, me, Steve Hartline, or as Larry calls me, Buddy the Elf. Speaking of which, there's Dwayne joining us. And Mix 104.1, I'll be there from 11 to 2 tomorrow. Black Wednesday kicking off the Christmas season in the Stewart Park Plaza. The Town Squire is starting off their Christmas season with great deals on T-shirts, slacks, outerwear, sportswear, shoes, all 20% off. During the celebration of Black Wednesday, the Town Squire will have drawings for different prizes. Come in and register, no purchase necessary. So Larry's Town Squire is giving away not one, but two $100 gift certificates to be given away along with other prizes. Your gift-giving headquarters for men's clothing for 45 years. The Town Squire at 1717 Keith Street, Stewart Park Plaza, Cleveland. And I'll be there live tomorrow, 11 till 2. Santa Claus will be there. We're going to have a great, great time. And good morning, D. Wayne Williams. How in the world are you?
Good morning. Good. Everything's really good for a Tuesday morning. Thanksgiving week, so you got to be happy about that, right?
Got to be happy about that. And Josh Rogers, our World Cup correspondent, has sent me a lot of information here. So let me get to it. Tim W-E-A-H, I don't know, Weah, I don't know. Josh will know. Josh, how do you say that? Scored in the 36th minute off his right foot from center of the box on a brilliant assist from Christian Pulisic. 22-year-old's first United States men's national team player born in the 2000s to score in a World Cup.
That's pretty cool.
So the United States drew with Wales 1-1. They get 1 point. The U.S. will play England on Friday at 2 o'clock. Dwayne, do you have the World Cup fever?
I like the commercials. I love the commercials with Peyton Manning, and
those are good.
Yeah. Those are great. Of course,
David
anything
Beckham,
Peyton's in, anything that Peyton's in is going to be pretty good. Yeah, I like the commercials.
You know, it sounded like my wife in the Super Bowl. I caught that for the first time last night, actually, on Monday Night Football. They had one of those commercials. Hey, other scores of note from Monday's World Cup matches in Qatar. England over Iran 6-2. The Netherlands beat Senegal 2-0. And this just in from Commissioner Josh Rogers, who told me there was a big upset. Saudi Arabia defeated Argentina. This match started at 5 o'clock this morning. And again, Saudi Arabia over Argentina. Lionel Messi had Argentina's only goal. And, of course, he's the most famous soccer player in the world. And at any rate, so later on, Denmark and Tunisia at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, Mexico and Poland at 11, France and Australia at 2 o'clock all times Eastern, Fox and FS1, the broadcasters of the World Cup. Well, Dwayne, the Lady Vols continue to struggle. They lost yesterday afternoon to Gonzaga 73-72 in the Bahamas.
Yeah, we had that over on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, presented by Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. They were down, and then they came back and took the lead for just a little bit, and then could not hold on there at the end. Tennessee, I think when the season opened up for the men and the women, for the Vols, Lady Vols and the Vols, they both were ranked pretty high, and now the Lady Vols are 23s, and I don't know where the men are at right now, but neither one of them is playing really good right now.
Really not. Monday Night Football in Mexico City last night. It was the San Francisco 49ers all over the Cardinals of Arizona, 38-10. Now, Dwayne, I don't know if you're aware of this, but lots of speculation last night. I got a text message. I'll tell you, from Ohio State fan Adam Lewis, Daddy, who sends me a text. What it was a forward from a tweet. And I guess Twitter's still around. Elon Musk apparently has not burned the whole thing down yet. But anyway, he did let Marjorie Taylor Greene back on. If you're, holding your breath on that, she's back, thank God. Anyway, Lane Kiffin was reported, thank you, by a Mississippi State reporter that he was going to go to Auburn. Well, so everybody started picking it up last night. It was about 9 o'clock. So everybody starts reporting on it. Then Lane Kiffin denies that he's going to leave Ole Miss to go to Auburn. Now, let me say this. Now, there's a few things.
That'd be the first time Lane ever lied about anything.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I mean, there's a few things I know. I know there's going to be Tommy Turkey. We're going to eat Tommy Turkey Thursday. I know that, the World Cup's in Qatar, for instance. And I know that Lane Kiffin would never mislead anyone.
Yeah, right.
According to Stephen Shelton, if Kiffin leaves, and he's convinced that Kiffin's gone, Ole Miss will hire Deion Sanders.
Well, there you go.
Or Hugh Freeze. Cue the music, I'm coming home. Or, as Shelton says, the guy from Kansas State, or the guy from TCU, or some random OC-DC. Offensive. But he thinks Deion Sanders will be at Ole Miss.
I could see something like that happening. Definitely Lane.
Prime time now, baby.
Definitely Lane Kiffin. I would not trust anything that he said.
Oh, really?
Whether he's staying or going or whatever he says he's doing.
Come on. Lady Flames will take on Trevecca Nazarene, or as George Starr says, Nazarene. That'll be on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, 5:30, presented by CHI Memorial. And high school basketball last night, Walker Valley girls defeated Collegedale Academy 73-24. Girls and boys of Walker Valley being the Silverdale Classic later today. And, Dwayne, we do need some help. I looked all over for a McMinn County, McMinn Central score from last night. Somebody up in Athens, help us out with that. Or Inglewood, somebody tell us. Text Bridget the scores if you've got them, or just tell us who won. McMinn Central, McMinn County basketball last night. We've searched high and low. Yeah, I should call Jimmy Haney, but he's probably in the Bahamas or somebody up there. Anyway, 423-614-6499. Give us a little help up there in the friendly city. 423-614-6499. Call or text. Bradley Barrett's hosts their annual Thanksgiving Classic Friday at Bradley Central High School. And, it's always neat. Between games, they see, how much cranberry sauce Turner Jackson can eat without passing out. It's always fun. Cleveland High School and the Florida Get Down Invitational. It's in Orlando, Florida. They'll be there Friday.
That sounds like something Reggie Tucker would be happy to
Get
be
down
at.
on it now, baby. Come on now. Reggie Tucker and going to be in the Get Down. That's what I'm talking about down in Florida. So, anyway. All right, Mix 104.1. Dwayne, you have anything else for us?
Yeah, I would like to remind everybody that I'll be live tomorrow at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland from 11 to 1 while you're doing the Town Squire remote with Santa. I'll be out there with Gavin Stewart and the crew.
Thomas.
and Thomas Williams, Gavin Stewart, and the whole crew.
Thomas continues eating. He'll look like Santa. But anyway.
But don't forget, they are a Toys for Tots drop-off location there at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, no joke. But we'll be there tomorrow getting ready for Black Friday. They've got some big things going on. They're giving away some griddles on Friday for the first 10 customers, but we'll talk more about that tomorrow during that live broadcast.
Yeah, so, and that's new or pre-owned vehicles purchased on Black Friday. First 10 people, as Dwayne said, who purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland this Friday will receive, and I got a picture of it right here, a Blackstone 22-inch Blackstone griddle. So there you go.
Maybe they'll cook some hotcakes on it while we're there.
Well, wouldn't that be good?
Yeah.
And I tell you what's good on that is fried potatoes and bacon. Extremely good on a griddle. Beans don't burn on the griddle. Is that? Hey, Bridget, let's. You got a nice message for one of our birthday people this morning. Is that right? Can you go back to my stalling?
Yes.
Can you get it?
I'm gonna try.
You're having issues with the app.
The birthday. Randy Cooley wanted to wish happy birthday to Mayor Tom Rowland today. Mayor Emeritus, yes.
Remembers Uncle Ott and Reverend Littlefield.
That's right. Yes.
So yeah, Randy Cooley. Hey, Randy, are you any relation to my late great godmother Martha Cooley? I wonder. I hear that name. I think, well, Randy, Jack and Martha Cooley. Text Bridget back. Let her know. I'd like to know that. Martha, one of the best people God ever made, and she's in heaven. It is 17 before the hour.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting.
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are giving away a Honda Civic LX to an active law enforcement officer in our area. If you know someone that you think deserves to win, you can nominate them at mymix1041.com/Honda or on the Mix 1041 app.
Mix Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work, and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
A new kind of superfood? Hardee's new Super Bacon Biscuit has twice the bacon and is available till noon on the weekends.
The universe provides.
Bite into the new Super Bacon Biscuit, only at Hardee's.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland. I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Beerthar, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
For over 50 years, the Empty Stocking Fund has been a tradition in Bradley County. Our mission is to see that no child goes without Christmas. With your donations, we were able to provide toys for more than 1,200 kids last year. This year, the need is even greater. Please consider helping us as we share the love of Christ with our neighbors in Bradley County. The Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv Empty Stocking Fund fundraising drive is taking place November 28th through December 9th. Donate online at emptystocking.org or mail your donation to P.O. Box 2370, Cleveland, Tennessee 37320. The WCLE Empty Stocking Fund is a registered nonprofit. All donations are tax deductible.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. And there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great. And their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Mix 1041 at 12 minutes for 8 o'clock. We're going to get a news update in a moment, but let's get a check here of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What is going on, Bridget, at Simmons Bank? I mean, are they still open?
Yes, of course.
Isn't Jamie Kyle there now?
Yes.
Ask Jamie Kyle where he saw me yesterday.
Oh, I don't know if I
Let's just say that, he was on a treadmill, and I got on one next to him, and all I did was smile at him. I scared him into salvation, I think, because because I just, you seen the movie Smile?
Yeah, you have a scary face.
Thank you. I did that to my daughter the other day. Actually, I crawled up the step. This is a peek in the life. I crawl up the steps, and she's on the phone, completely oblivious, as usual. My 13-year-old daughter. And looks down, and I'm just there smiling. But I was trying to spread joy.
Right.
She throws the phone in the air and starts screaming. So all I was doing, spreading joy, Ohio.
Terrible to scare your children like that.
I know, come on.
Well, happy birthday
Yeah.
to Mayor Emeritus Tom Rowland.
Whoa!
Hope he has a great day today.
There you go.
Also, Paul Reynolds is 86 today. He lives in Ocoee. He is a Magic Chef retiree, father of 4, grandfather of 5, and great-grandfather of 3. Happy birthday to Paul. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank works hard to help make their customers' dreams come true.
As usual, we have a very busy Black Friday weekend. We're going to be out and about all over the place, including Black Friday morning. Bridget will be in the Cleveland Town Center. It sounds like, according to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, hopefully inside of Bath & Body Works.
And that'll be fun because the store will be packed out. But hey, it's going to be great.
We'll all smell great, so that'll be good. And anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun, though it should be a lot of fun because, look, Black Friday back in a big way. Most of the national retailers are not opening on Thanksgiving at all, including Walmart. They were the last holdout in some ways. I think there's still a couple, but Target says they will never open again on Thanksgiving Day for their staff, their employees. Walmart. So anyway, Black Friday morning is Black Friday's back in a big way.
That's right. Yeah, I think that's a good thing.
So we will be there. And hey, folks, a little peek ahead here. Beginning December 1st, it's our biggest Christmas contest we've ever held. We're going to be giving away. We're going to do our 20 days prize. But you named it. Oh, wait a second. You named it. But what did you call it again?
It's our Mix Christmas Spectacular.
The Mix Christmas Spectacular. And then we got a subtitle to it.
20 days of spectacular gifts.
My goodness. And Jimmy Logan, do you think that's a good name? Do you like that?
Spectacular? I think everything is spectacular. I get to come in and see the two of you, and my eyes are focused on the spectacular one. Good morning, Bridget.
You're looking at the wrong one, if that's the case.
I'm sorry.
Jimmy, how are you?
I'm spectacular.
There we go.
How about that?
There we go.
Hey, you know what? I came rushing out to get out here before anybody called. Cindy started looking at Facebook with people giving her condolences. 42nd anniversary!
Whoa,
how about them apples?
Did you do that because of Tom's birthday today? Is that why you did it?
I did. I wanted to make certain that Tom was, Tom, there are other people who are celebrating today. But let me tell you, it's not just you, Tom, who are celebrating your birthday.
Well, happy anniversary, Jimmy.
Well, thank you so much. I tell you, it's great. It's great.
Well, listen, this Monday, we're going to kick off the Empty Stocking Fund at Church of God headquarters once again.
It is. And folks, thank you for all of those who have contributed in the past, who participated. And you know, a lot of times folks just kind of miss the fact that we're about to do it. And I've had people who've told me in a March or an April, gosh, I forgot the Empty Stocking Fund. And folks, we really need your help in spreading the word. If you want to talk about the love story as a part of this season, which we are actually in, goodness gracious, so much to be thankful for in this community in terms of the employment pictures and other things. Certainly there's room for improvement in every aspect of life. What's Steve Lawson's theme? Do a little better every day. Well, folks, help us as you spread the word that the Empty Stocking Fund is going to be at the Church of God International headquarters Monday morning. And Steve, we've already had people making plans, those things. What a great cause. And gosh, Brenda Lawson, are you up yet? Or are you trying to get ready to stay up for the next 2 weeks?
She trains herself. She starts getting up, like a little early every day. We're bringing back our guest hosts that have been so successful as they bring, these guest hosts, they come and they bring their own friends, their own spheres of influence, as they say. But we're going to kick off with on Monday with, these two young guys, these two upstarts who are just, trying to make their way in the world. Dr. Paul Kahn and Danny Murray will be our opening guest host, Jimmy. So
how sad that we couldn't do any better than that. Gosh, don't you just love Danny Murray? I mean, you love to hear the singers, but
That's
sometimes folks go to watch Danny Murray's antics as he is directing, and whoop-oop-a-doop. What a fascinating person. Not a brighter guy in the world than Paul Kahn.
That's right.
For sure. I've told stories, and I probably don't need to. Well, I haven't told public stories about Paul Kahn, and I'm going to tell one Monday about Paul Kahn, and it's something that he did many years ago, which has proven to be accurate. And listen in Monday morning, and you'll hear the secrets of Paul Kahn.
We'll be at Church of God International Headquarters. Hey, the donation button is already up and has been up thanks to Kyle Johnson, grandson of Tom and Sandra Rowland and Austin Chadwick. And Gideon Ratcliffe put together a beautiful mixed TV promo for the Empty Stocking Fund this year. It's our 52nd annual. We will have, Brenda Lawson tells me, right at 1,500 children. We will set a record this year. The growth continues in Cleveland. The party is December the 10th at Ocoee Middle School, and our Empty Stocking Fund this year dedicated to the memory of Ron Spangler, who we lost recently, the former principal of Ocoee Middle.
What a great human being. A great leader, a great person, warm, cared. If there was a problem someone had that was related to any of the students or just to the education system or a problem, he was there, and he'd bring some of those family members with him. His wonderful son, Dr. Spangler, and what's that guy's name down there running Bradley Central High School?
Patrick.
Oh man, what a great family.
And Brittany runs the Pie Center, so I mean, what a legacy.
There's just no question about it. And the reality is, it's the blending of two great families, the Spanglers and the K Woods. Wow. Right. What a wonderful, the new folks in town, hey, listen, you're going to have a great time here because we've got great people for you to become acquainted with and get to love. And that's what we're all about. This love story is coming up, folks. Let's try to emulate it.
Let's do it. Jimmy Logan. Bridget had Jimmy and Cindy Logan, 42 years. And I tell you what, we're going to take a quick break right here. Let's get a check of the streets, Bridget. Back over to you.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Buick GMC truck has Black Friday specials all month long. A GMC Sierra 1500S with a 2.7-liter engine gets 3.99% APR financing for up to 72 months with no payments due until 2023. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. And as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland, 423-339-3231.
Have you heard the latest rumor around town? No, what is it?
We're all picky about our produce. And whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
However, it is warming up, right, Allison? That's right. So I'm going to show you, in fact, the temperature change map from 24 hours ago. So it is still cold outside this morning. You still want to have that jacket, the coat, maybe those mittens and gloves as you're heading to your car. But it's not quite as frigid as yesterday morning. In fact, we're running about 5 to 9 degrees, even in Fort Payne, 12 degrees warmer right now compared to this time yesterday. Chattanooga coming in at that 5 degrees warmer. So what are those temperatures? Well, they're still kind of around or even below that freezing mark. We're especially seeing that still below the freezing mark in the 20s to the east of Chattanooga. But remember, when we were talking about Athens and Dayton yesterday, they were in the teens yesterday. So even though it's cold outside, this at least is improving compared to what we dealt with Monday morning. 31 right now in the city of Chattanooga. So let's just go ahead and go hour by hour. Those temperatures basically flirting with that 30-degree mark for the next several hours as we look ahead through until about 8 a.m. and then really starting to warm up from there. So 45 degrees at 11 a.m., hitting 53 at 1 o'clock, and then 57 at 3 p.m. So our afternoon highs today, similar to yesterday, if not a degree or two warmer. Now we are expecting a few additional clouds today compared to yesterday. So partly sunny overall, but there may be a few periods this morning where we do have even greater cloud cover. That's going to be the period of time that we have the chance for a couple of isolated showers. So we look at our chance of rainfall on Tuesday. I have those chances on there from 6 a.m. to 1 p.m., but the main window will be from about 7 a.m. till noontime that we can have a couple of those isolated showers. So again, any given hour, just a 10 to 20% chance. It's certainly not something that everybody's going to experience for the day today. More likely, the bigger story for today will again be, yes, it'll feel better this afternoon, and that nice mix of sun and clouds that we'll be dealing with for your Tuesday. Now, as we look
and Master of Occupational Therapy. To find out more, visit tnwesleyan.edu.
Jimmy Logan, I think you know something about Tennessee Wesleyan yourself.
I certainly do. There's some rogues who graduated from there. One of them's first name is Jimmy. But what great people have graduated from Tennessee Wesleyan College. Great contributions here. Nobody contributes more today to the betterment of our community and our state than Carl Collins.
Yeah, what a great man.
Oh, man. And that Carl Collins Family Center, which he put together up there, Steve, listen, if you want an education, which is great, you couldn't be in a better place than Southeast Tennessee with Lee University and Tennessee Wesleyan University. And the new president's a hometown boy up there. How about that?
We met him, Tyler Forrest. Is that his name?
That's right.
We met him and got him in here, and we congratulated Tennessee Wesleyan on getting rid of Beyonce Knowles and getting, or Harley, really.
Harley Knowles.
Dr. Harley Knowles, anyway. All right, we're going to get to the news. Jimmy, great to see you. Happy anniversary.
Thanks.
And Bridget, I hope you celebrate another anniversary like Jimmy. All right. Hey, don't forget to tell Tom Rowland happy birthday.
I will tell him now.
Tell him right now. All right. Cousin Sandra's there, too. So. Let's get a check of the weather. It's the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Let's hear it from Roger Pickett.
For a limited time, you can choose from 4 different mattresses and buy all 4 for the price of a twin. $199, $399, $599, and $799 any size, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have cloudy skies, a high of 57. We'll see a few clouds this evening, giving way to mainly clear skies overnight with a low of 33. Sunny skies for tomorrow with a high of 64. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 26 degrees.
Well, it's basically a heat wave of 17 at this time yesterday. So.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Drs. Ken and Brian Beard. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Mix 104.1 WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. Download the free Mix 104.1 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. There's been a candlelight vigil in Colorado Springs for 5 people shot and killed at a gay nightclub Saturday night.
Co-owner Nick Grzeka said Club Q was not a bar, it was a community.
Kelly. Daniel. Ashley. Raymond. And Derek. Don't forget those names.
He said the club opened more than 2 decades ago as a safe place for everyone, including service members who couldn't come out as gay for fear of being kicked out of the military.
Fox's Tanya J. Powers, the mother of a missing toddler, is under arrest in Georgia.
In connection with the disappearance and death of her son,
20-month-old Quentin Simon.
Chatham County Police Chief Jeff Hadley says human remains found in a landfill are being tested. The boy was reported missing by his mother, Leilani Simon, last month, and police say that she's been the only suspect. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Good morning. It is 4 minutes after 8 a.m. You're listening to Mix 1041. You are listening to Talk 1013 The Buzz. We're also on MixTV.tv from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. In the news this morning, WTVC Channel 9 reports a crash in Polk County on Sunday night killed an 81-year-old man from Florida, injured two people from Benton. This according to the State Highway Patrol. The crash happened at about 6 o'clock on Sunday night at Highway 411 and Bowater Road, the intersection there of Highway 411 and Bowater Road. Now, the Tennessee Highway Patrol says that Michael Piacenza of Port Orange, Florida, was heading south on Bowater Road, reportedly failed to stop at the stop sign and later died. And there was a Toyota Camry driving on Highway 411 that hit Piacenza's vehicle in the driver's side door when he failed to stop. Both people inside the Camry, ages 58 and 60, were injured. And the investigation continues. Correspondent Ryan Felton with Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv reporting from the Bradley County Commission. On Monday, they did, in a voting session, the commission voted to cancel work sessions November 28th, December 27th, and the voting session on January 3rd. Also, the Bradley County Commission approved Bradley County Sheriff Steve Lawson's request to employ a grant facilitator using funds from his budget from vacant corrections officers' positions. The sheriff will revisit the issue with the commission if those positions are filled. The grant facilitator will write grant applications and complete all reporting duties. Bradley County Commission Chairman Tom Cry appointed an ad hoc committee to explore the septic grant program presented to the Bradley County Commission last week by Mayor Gary Davis. Howard Thompson appointed chairman. Commissioners Mylan Blake, Scotty Gilbert, and Mike Hughes, along with Tim Mason, also asked to serve on the committee. And the State Department of Transportation will suspend all lane closure activity on interstates and state highways in anticipation of higher traffic volumes across the state for the Thanksgiving holiday. Lane closures will be stopped beginning at noon tomorrow through 6 a.m. Monday, November 28th. AAA predicts that in Tennessee, some 1.2 million people will take a road trip. That's an increase of 12,000 people from last year's holiday and the busiest Thanksgiving since 2019. And that's the very latest local and state news from Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, visit LoganThompsonLaw.com. I'm Steve Hardline reporting. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777. It's time for the obituary program brought to you by Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory. Kenneth Earl Liner, perhaps better known as Kenny, age 51, a Cleveland resident, died on November 18th at his home. Arrangements by the Fike Randolph and Son Funeral Home for Kenneth Earl, perhaps better known as Kenny Liner, age 51, a Cleveland resident who died November 18th at his home. Arrangements by Fike Randolph and Son, Fike Randolph and Son Funeral Home and Cremation Service. This report brought to you by Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Chevrolet has Black Friday specials all month long. A 22 or 23 Chevy Equinox has up to $1,500 customer cash or get 2.99% APR financing for up to 60 months with no payments until 2023. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. We have no accidents to tell you about this morning. Things are still looking great out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. This holiday season, give the gift of the Y. YMCA gift cards make the perfect stocking stuffers, from swim lessons to camps, personal training, nutrition consultations, or even a Y membership. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Folks, here at Crown Chattanooga.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Talk 101.3 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 101.3 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Look at the big picture for the entire week ahead. The days we really have to watch out for rain will be Black Friday and on Saturday as well. So again, just that isolated chance today. Wednesday is going to be dry. Thursday for your Thanksgiving, really looking dry during the daytime. That 20% is really for basically almost after 9 p.m. So 10, 11 o'clock before we hit that midnight. But most of the rain happening on Friday and Saturday, and then wrapping up early on Sunday morning. So let's go ahead and talk about what's happening this morning though. So here's our current radar. Again, we're still dry here in our local area, but this batch of rain is approaching and getting closer and closer to Fort Payne. So we're going to track it over the next hour or two as it moves into our area. So if you're heading out early this morning, you might want to have that raincoat with you just in case. But again, on Futurecast, you can see just a couple of those green blips here and there. It's not going to be a significant event for the afternoon, though, where you're going to be drying out that nice mix of sun and clouds once again. So overall, still pretty nice weather for your Tuesday. Wednesday is going to be a spectacular day. It'll just be super nice all day long. So especially heading into Wednesday afternoon, those highs in the low 60s, you're going to get a mostly sunny sky, no chance of rainfall, that high pressure just smack dab over our area. On Thursday for Thanksgiving, for our local area, really looking pretty good too. Now, if you have plans to head out to the west, so maybe go to Memphis for Thanksgiving, that rainfall starting up earlier there, but we are going to be staying dry here in the Tennessee Valley for your Thanksgiving Thursday. We're going to have that mix of sun and clouds once again, but at times even mostly sunny skies, but those clouds will be increasing for the evening time. And this is paused right about at 9 p.m. You can start to see that green edge approaching our western communities, but again, the bulk of that rain is still to our west. Now, overnight Thursday into Friday, that rain's going to slide in. So again, Black Friday, if you're heading out to do some shopping Black Friday morning, you want to have the raincoat and the umbrella with you. That rain's going to continue through the day on Friday, but it does look like it's going to push out of our area by Friday evening. So a little bit of a break period for Friday evening and night before we have a second round of rain that's going to come through our area on Saturday. So generally midday on Saturday through the afternoon, and then wrapping up early on Sunday morning. So Sunday will be the drier day. Saturday and Friday are the ones we have to watch out for that rainfall. Here's that look at Sunday when you're once again going to have a partly sunny sky. So total rainfall through Sunday morning, again, Friday and Saturday, the days to really watch for, about 1 to 3 inches. So those higher totals, the further to the south you go. And as far as those temperatures go, check that out. Wednesday, 63, 66 for that high on Thursday. So really mild air for your Thanksgiving. And then in the days after that, very close to what's normal for this time of year. Our normal is 60 degrees. We'll be hanging out there for Friday all the way through Monday. As far as today, high temperatures generally in the mid to upper 50s. I have us at 58 degrees in Chattanooga. So get through a couple of showers this morning, but big picture today is still going to be a nice day. Wednesday, really nice. And Thursday for Thanksgiving, that 66 is going to feel warm on Thanksgiving Day.
With new progressive pay rates, a $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. They have open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and again from 1 to 3 p.m. You can apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern here in Cleveland.
Get a check of the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center and Black Friday savings already happening at Mermaid, Georgetown Road off 25th Street, Stewart Road. A couple of doors down from Misfit Tacos. And don't forget, Bridget, Roger Pickett's birthday is Thanksgiving.
All right.
Thanks. So we won't be here Thanksgiving. So, I think you will. You're doing the show by yourself. But anyway, no, Roger's birthday falls this year on Thanksgiving. So Cindy's got a nice tradition. When Roger's birthday falls on Thanksgiving, he gets to eat an extra turkey by himself.
Oh, good.
Very good. Very, very good. And he loves to do it. All right.
The Mermaid Mattress Holiday Sale is going on now. Buy select iCool and L&K mattress sets by Mermaid and receive a free adjustable base upgrade only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have cloudy skies, a high of 57. We'll see a few clouds this evening, giving way to mainly clear skies overnight with a low of 33. And then for tomorrow, sunny skies with a high of 64. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 28 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
All right, here is a contest from Mix 1041 and our partners, the Knoxville Ice Bears. We're going to give away 4 tickets right now. If you want to go see the Knoxville Ice Bears this Friday night, Black Friday night, it's Friends Night. They play at the Knoxville Civic Coliseum. The puck will drop at 6 o'clock. If you want to go, call us right now or text us. We're going to give you 5 minutes. We'll take the phone calls we get, 423-614-6499 on the volunteer Redipest mix line, or text the HHM text line at the same number. If you text us, put your name on it and just put the word friends. Now, instant question, Bridget. Do you think that's friends as in, like, bring your friend, which you don't have any, or Friendsgiving, like you celebrated 2 weeks ago, which is the lamest thing I've ever heard in my life, during the election? Or is it about the television show Friends, I wonder?
I'm sure it's about the television show.
You think so?
Yes.
So everybody dressing like Chandler and Monica and Rachel and Ross and everybody else? All right. So whatever it is, if you want to go see the Knoxville Ice Bears, you've got 5 minutes to call us on the volunteer Redipest mix line, 423-614-6499, this Friday night in Knoxville, 6 o'clock. And they are playing somebody. I don't know who they're playing. That doesn't say. So, it's a great experience. Or text the word friends to the HHM text line, 423-614-6499. We will need your name. We go all Christmas music beginning at midnight tonight. Our Christmas music, Mix 1041 Sounds of the Season, starts tomorrow with Life Care Centers of America.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
You have served as a heroic example, protected our country, and placed yourself between us and danger. The sacrifices you've made and your service to our country do not go unnoticed.
From all of us at Mermaid Mattress, we salute you.
And we would like to pay your sales tax on select Mermaid and Sealy mattress sets, in addition to all the holiday savings going on now.
Mermaid Mattress. Better mattress, better price, better sleep, better life.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates, a $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit RalphBuckner.com.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelley Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Paul Reynolds is 86 today. He is retired, lives in Ocoee, father of 4, grandfather of 5, and great-grandfather of 3. Jimmy and Cindy Logan, they are celebrating their 42nd wedding anniversary today. And then Melissa Norwood is celebrating today. The birthday wish says, happy birthday, Nene. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us.
What about
we'll
whip?
Those. I don't know.
The whip and Nene.
Yes.
Come on now.
We'll take those.
What was that, 5 years ago?
Yes.
Okay.
Ready to pass mix line 614-6499.
It's about my timetable.
You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903.
And join me tomorrow. We'll celebrate the 45th anniversary of the Town Squire at the Stewart Park Plaza. It's our 7th annual Black Wednesday celebration. If you've been before, it'll be different this year. We're going to broadcast from the Town Squire. Larry's got a bunch of prizes to give away. Other plaza owners, store owners will be giving away prizes. I'll be there 11 until 2 tomorrow. If you're out and about getting ready for Thanksgiving, that's the idea. While you're out, stop by, get registered, see all the deals, and it's going to be a big day tomorrow. We'll salute the Town Squire, 45 years tomorrow. Right now, we're saluting TVFCU because I tell you something, the Idea Leap Grant is really taking over. Kim Gunter's the marketing director now at Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union, and our longtime friend, the reigning Small Business Person of the Year, Brittany Katz, joins us. Ladies, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for having us on.
Well, anytime, and I mean that. Well, not really. Kim, no, seriously, Kim. First of all, congratulations to you and your team at TVFCU. What an amazing kickoff to what is now the first time Cleveland will have their own winner for this wonderful contest.
That's right. Thank you so much for being there, and it was so exciting to announce. So Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union, very big on small business. We love to support small business, and we do it through Idea Leap loans that we've been doing for years. And about 6 years ago, we started these Idea Leap grants where we give money to small businesses. And that's why Brittany's here, and she'll tell you a little bit more about how that works for a small business. But what we announced at the chamber, and you were there, that you're talking about for the first time ever, Cleveland area, so Cleveland, Polk County, Athens, all of that has $50,000 in these grants that they can win. So 3 businesses are going to get $50,000 between the 3 of them. Wow. Yeah, so why I'm here today is I wanted any small businesses, listen up, and if you're not a small business owner, maybe you have a favorite small business that you want to give this information to.
Good idea.
Yeah, Small Business Saturday is coming up, right?
Saturday.
Yeah, so if you're going to your favorite small business on Saturday, or maybe you're going to the Town Squire, that's definitely a small business on Wednesday, you need to tell them about this, because I am so proud of Cleveland and Athens and Polk. I want every small business to apply. I can't wait to see what small businesses win this grant money from us in May.
We're joined by Kim Gunter, TVFCU, and of course, Brittany Katz, Terra Running Company. I sent a couple of customers your way yesterday, Brittany,
thank
by the
you.
way. I'll tell you about that later. But and Cleveland Coffee and Market.
Mm-hmm.
So, Brittany, tell us about your experience with this.
Yeah, so in 2019, which feels like a decade ago, but was just a few years ago, I applied for, at the time, there was only one pitch competition in Chattanooga. So I applied for the Idea Leap grant and got in the top 10. So I was able to go downtown to Chattanooga, did a pitch kind of like Shark Tank style in front of a biz, and it was super fun. Brought my whole staff, brought my friends, and got third place in 2019. So I got a grant from the Idea Leap, loan program, and I was able to implement it right into my business. So it was amazing. At the time, I bought an ice cream freezer for the coffee shop for Cleveland Coffee and Market, and we started selling Mayfield ice cream. So I was able to do that only because of the funds directly from this pitch competition and the Idea Leap grant. So I'm a huge fan and will tout all of the benefits of this program, of TVFCU and their support of small businesses. But yeah, I'm excited to share my success and how TVFCU has supported small businesses in our area for years. And I hope that every small business that I know will apply for this. Grant.
So there's Brittany Katz, Kim Gunter. Kim, that begs a question now. How do people get signed up and get more information?
Yeah, so the grant application window is right now through December 16th. So you go to tvfcu.com/IdeaLeapGrant, and that's going to take you to the webpage with all the information, the qualifications, and the essay questions that you have to answer. So all small businesses need to go and apply before December 16th. This year's winner in 2022 was a coffee shop called Be Caffeinated in Chattanooga. And he said something great that I think Brittany will agree with. He said, everyone should apply because the worst that happens is they say no and maybe you don't win. And the best that happens is you get a lot of money.
We interviewed, I interviewed all 5 finalists this year. They were so good in their own way. And like Brittany said, this really underscores TVFCU, the people there, the culture that they have, which, Kim, I know you and I have talked privately about that. They are so genuine, so sincere to be such a huge organization, but you're really looking to help small business, and so made that decision, and I thought it was very appropriate. You did that at the Chamber of Commerce last week, to do this in Cleveland. You're doing it in Dalton, and you're doing it in Chattanooga. So give us the timeline. So you told us through December 16th is the deadline, and then what happens after that?
All right, so all the applications that are submitted before December 16th are going to be reviewed by a panel of judges, and they're going to be rated based on a rubric that has to do with those questions that you answer when you apply for the grant. And then there's going to be a top amount chosen, and those folks are going to get the opportunity to submit a video. And it doesn't have to, we're not talking like high production value or anything. You're just going to be able to show on video a little bit about your business, tell your story, and then from that, judging is going to select to the top finalists. And when we get to the top 3 finalists, there is going to be a pitch competition. The second week of May is Small Business Week, and we're going to do 3 pitch competitions like you're mentioning. There's going to be the one in Chattanooga, there's going to be one in Dalton, and we're going to host one here in Cleveland, and it's going to be super fun. So those top 3 businesses are going to get a chance to go in front of an audience of people, talk about their business, all the things that they love to do, what they would do with the money, and then all 3 of those finalists are going to walk away with some money. The number 1 winner is going to win $25,000, number 2 is $15,000, and the third place winner is going to get $10,000.
Simply incredible. TVFCU.com/Idea Leap Grant. While you're here, Brittany Katz, speaking of talking about your business, let's just get the latest. It's the holiday season. It is Small Business Saturday, which I know you're very passionate about. Of course, Brittany and I serve together on the Chamber executive board with that Kim
Chamber board.
Well, and that Kim Jong-un like figure, Mike Griffin, who I know you and I are going to be meeting without a quorum here in a minute to get him fired. But anyway, tell us about your businesses. You've got more than one.
Yep. So we're really excited about this week. It's one of our busiest weeks of the year. We have the Thanksgiving Day 5K at Tinsley Park on Thursday morning. You can still register. So if you have family coming into town, we have over 300 people already registered for our 5K.
Wow.
at Tinsley.
Right.
So
there's a lot of people willing to run on Thanksgiving. I love it.
I'm getting a little stressed. There's not 300 parking spots at Tinsley. So you can still register at terrarunning.com. So we have the Thanksgiving Day 5K, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and whatever we call that Sunday are our busiest days of the year.
Wow.
So we're really excited about this weekend. We have some great sales going on. I have a great staff, many of whom are going to be here. We have a ton of people working this weekend. So we're really excited about our sales and our, the deals you can get this weekend. So if you're out and about, definitely stop by downtown. There, I just heard a commercial on the radio about the downtown businesses. There's a ton of great small businesses downtown, and the lights look beautiful. If you have not seen the Christmas lights downtown, it is worth stopping by. We're really excited about this weekend.
We're partnering, by the way, at Mix 104.1 with Main Street Cleveland, Sharon Marr, and we are, as you walk around down there, look at the lights, beginning tonight at midnight. We go all Christmas, so you can go to our Mix 104.1 app or our website and stream that. Kim, anything else you want to add here? But before you add that, let me say this. Brittany, and I mean this, is an exemplification of this entire process.
Yes.
I've told her this privately. I'm so proud of her. She knew nobody here. Came to Cleveland, 6 years ago, and absolutely did it the way you should do it. Came in, got acquainted with people, was good to people, and they have responded in a great way to her.
That's so
Thank
true.
you.
Yes, and
making me blush.
Well, but it's all true. It's all
Thank
true.
you.
And I love that TVFCU is so invested in supporting business owners, like Terra Running Company and small business. There's really, there can be sort of a gap for small business owners, and maybe a lot of the times they don't have the expertise or the time to investigate, good business loans or grants like these. So I really appreciate how TVFCU wants to support that community. So the reason the grants came about is because we started these Idea Leap loans, making loans to small businesses that other people wouldn't, and it was super successful. These small businesses thrived and paid back their loans. And we're a not-for-profit credit union, so we said, what can we do with these funds? And the answer was pour it back into the small business community with these grants. I know I've heard a few small businesses that are just surprised. They're like, you're just going to give me money, free money? No, what are the stipulations?
Free money.
Yes. Do we have to pay it back? No, it's not a loan. It's a grant. So I hope that people go check it out, that they're not skeptical and they know they can apply, because we at TVFCU know that giving money to these small businesses is going to make the community that we serve stronger.
That's right.
And I am so excited to be doing it specifically in this Cleveland, Athens, Polk County area with $50,000.
Our sincere thank you to Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. So let's repeat the details one more time here, Kim, as far as the contact, the timeline, that sort of thing.
Oh, sure. Okay, so you need to go to TVFCU.com/Idea Leap Grant to apply. The application window is now through December 16th. And all you have to do is answer some essay questions. A lot of small businesses are like, do I have to submit all my financials at this point? No. You just need to go and check out those questions before December 16th and tell us about your business, why you love what you do for your community. That's really what we're looking for.
That's it. Got to do it by December 16th. You're running out of time. Like Kim said, small business people, it's free money. I love what she said, though. Not only the small business owners, but if you have a favorite small business, make sure they know about this.
Yes, thank you.
I mean, you guys have been doing it for years. Kim Gunter, Brittany Katz, Terra Running Company. A guy asked me, of course, I wear my Hokas from Terra Running Company, and he asked me about my shoes. He told me about his plantar fasciitis. I'll tell you, and I've said it before on the air. Now, I'm not representing anybody or any medical opinion, but for me, for Steve, if you have plantar fasciitis, I ran for many, many years. The Hokas healed my plantar fasciitis. I'm not
You
kidding.
heard it here first.
Yeah, I mean, I said this years ago. I struggled with them, both my feet, for 3 years. And Bridget, of course, was hoping I would continue to struggle. She was hoping I'd have to
much longer than 3 years.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, remember that? I was at the point of surgery, and they wanted to do that horrific shot in my foot, which I never did. And I went down and got Hokas, healed my feet. I've talked to 2 people in the last week. Apparently, planners going around. So anyway, and that's just me. That's not a medical opinion, but that's what my experience was.
Well, coming from Steve, that's just as good as a medical opinion.
Yeah. Dr. Heartline.
Just for the rest of today.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, guys. Good to see you. What's the website, Brittany?
TerraRunning.com, TERRA. Sign up for the Thanksgiving Day 5K and run with us.
So you need more than 300? Don't you have enough?
I have you get a hat, you get a little beanie hat.
I know.
And I have 500, so I've got 200 spots left. I don't know where you're going to park, but join us.
Carpool. Brittany, would you say it's going to be spectacular?
Oh, it's going to be spectacular.
Yeah. Tying in the themes. I love it. All right, let's get a check of the streets. Good job, ladies. Always great to see you. And I kind of mean that. So. Hey!
You too, Doctor.
And here's your assignment. Thank you. Here's your assignment, listening and viewing audience. Ask these women about Taylor Swift tickets. So that's fun.
Yeah.
So you're two of the chosen, is that right?
Yes, behold, very lucky people right here in front of you.
We both have Taylor Swift tickets.
Oh, snap! We may play some Taylor Swift here in just a minute.
Oh, please do.
Well, because
Kim will sing.
Oh, God.
We're all Christmas starting tomorrow. So, anyway, Bridget.
All right, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. John Ledford Chevrolet has Black Friday specials all month long. A 22 or 23 Chevy Equinox has up to $1,500 customer cash or get 2.99% APR financing for up to 60 months with no payments till 2023. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there, and as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Drain Right Guttering. Call them at 423-472-7018. Online at drainrightguttering.com, the go-to gutter guys.
Well, we're going to have a very special broadcast tomorrow. I'll be, we're doing Black Wednesday, done this for 7 years, Larry, I believe. And I will be at the Town Squire is the name of it. I'm looking for something here, Bridget. I'm sure you can't tell. Yeah. Be at the Stewart Park Plaza, but we're doing it different this year. We're going to really take Black Wednesday tomorrow. Of course, we call it Black Wednesday because, well, it's before Black Friday. It's the day before Thanksgiving. Larry McDaniel, when he had this idea 7 years ago, said, you know what, everybody's out and about getting ready for Thanksgiving. Why not stop by the Stewart Park Plaza next door to the post office and get some great deals and prizes and that sort of thing. So that's why we do this. And just in time for the season, the Santa Train, along with Mix 1041, will be at the Town Squire celebrating Larry's 45th anniversary tomorrow. I'll be there from 11 until 2 tomorrow. And they're sending you, the Town Squire is sending you a personal invitation. Come in and check them out. Great selection, great sales. Just in time to start off the Christmas season with Larry, Ben, and Tom, the whole staff. Bridget, Larry's even got some grandsons working there now.
All right.
Free gift wrapping. Well, it's worth it right there. Come in, register. Prizes will be given away, including 2 $100 gift cards that we'll give away tomorrow during the broadcast. Santa Claus will be there tomorrow. Town Squire, 45 years, helping their customers pick out that just right Christmas gift. Free gift wrapping, Town Squire, your menswear headquarters, Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street in Cleveland. Join us tomorrow, 11 until 2, Black Wednesday, but different this year. We will be at the Town Squire. Looking forward to that. All right, we'll come back with more sports right around the corner in just a moment.
Shop local. Shop Ellery.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. It's football time here in the great state of Tennessee. Score big with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland all month long. Visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
It's time for Bradley County to start talking about fentanyl. Did you know in 2021 there were over 20 overdose deaths related to fentanyl in our town? ATS The Bridge is committed to educating and spreading awareness about drug abuse and bring a message of hope to our community. Our community is worth it. Even if substance abuse is the last thing to worry about with your kid, their awareness can help save a friend. For more info, visit atsthebridge.org. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need From water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks, we literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Well, it's time to talk about Dollywood. And I guess if you're a good Tennessean or a good American, you love Dollywood. Hey, it was announced yesterday, by the way, that Miley Cyrus New Year's Eve special on NBC New Year's Eve is going to be co-hosted by her godmother, Dolly Parton. Fall glows brighter at the #1 theme park in the U.S. Don't wait to experience fall's greatest moments during Dollywood's Harvest Festival, presented by Humana. For more information, go to Dollywood.com. Bridget, I know you want to tell us about Springdale Heat. Heating or heat? Heating and air. Does Dan Cord care what we call it? I know DJ doesn't care. Springdale Heating and Air. What's up?
Yeah, that's right. Springdale Heating and Air. Old-fashioned friendly and always more than your money's worth. You can call them at 423-479-6363.
I think Dan will even make his workers wear socks, except Eric Stout, because Eric's bigger than all of us, and he'll pile drive us, and he doesn't care what he does. Quite frankly, no, that's not true. How do we get in hold again of Springdale Heating and Air?
That number is 479-6363.
Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Black Friday savings at Mermaid. Roger Pickett's birthday's on Thanksgiving. He's going to... Roger, listen, buddy, you're looking good. Go ahead and eat an extra... Let's just go ahead and eat an extra pie, an entire pie, because it is your birthday.
Wake up to huge Black Friday offers all week long at Mermaid Mattress. When you save up to $800 on Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster with 5 years, no interest. Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
For today, cloudy skies, a high of 57. We'll see a few clouds this evening with a low of 34. Sunny for tomorrow with a high around 65. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 29 degrees.
1041 Weather Forecast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
The CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial. Hello, human kindness. Memorial Convenient Care 7 days a week. Sports sponsored in part by Solutions Finance. Need cash for Christmas? Go see Ricky Hens at Solutions Finance, Cook's Food Store Plaza right here in Cleveland. The United States drew, I guess would be the past tense of a draw, with Wales 1-1 in the World Cup yesterday. They'll play, U.S. plays England Friday at 2 o'clock, still in the group round. Big upset already this morning. Saudi Arabia defeated Argentina in the World Cup 2-1. According to our correspondent, Commissioner Josh Rogers, Lionel Messi had the only Argentinian goal. England over Iran 6-2. Netherlands beat Senegal 2-0. Denmark and Tunisia, they're playing now, actually. Mexico, Poland at 11. France and Australia at 2 o'clock. I see London, I see France. Gonzaga defeated... I know, folks. Gonzaga defeated the Lady Volunteers 73-72 and at the Atlantis in the Bahamas tournament. Monday Night Football last night. What a night for the San Francisco 49ers. All over Arizona, 38-10. And Lane Kiffin, here's the word on Lane. Now, Bridget, about 9 o'clock last night, Daddy! Adam Lewis sent me a text. We actually sent our thread. I got a horrific thread.
The decision desk.
Yeah. So he sends us a thread that Lane Kiffin was out at Ole Miss going to Auburn. And he sent he cited his reporting. And apparently it's this guy who covers Mississippi State athletics in Mississippi. Well, immediately, all the national outlets picked it up. It was on Twitter. I guess they're still on Twitter with Elon.
Yeah.
So at any rate, then Kiffin, about an hour later, denied that he's going to Auburn. Let me say this to UT fans out there. I think we've come to learn that if Lane Kiffin says something, we can take it to the bank.
I don't think so.
We can take it to the bank.
He has commitment
I
issues.
What?
He has commitment issues.
So says his ex-wife. Anyway, so Lane Kiffin, anyway, whatever. Lane is saying he's not going to Auburn.
So he'll be Auburn's head coach next year.
Absolutely. So Shelton is Stephen Shelton, co-host of and really the founder, the dean of Rocky Top Review, in his own mind, legend in his own mind. Shelton reports that Deion Sanders will be the new coach of Ole Miss. Going to be prime time.
All right.
Down there at the Grove. Can you imagine that? I love Deion Sanders. And so anyway, but Kiffin said he's not leaving. Well, I'm with Bridget on that one. Lady Flames, Trevecca Nazarene at 5:30 today. TOG 101.3 The Buzz at the Paul Dana Walker Arena. That's presented by CHI Memorial. High school basketball last night. Walker Valley girls over Collegedale Academy, 73-24. Walker Valley girls and boys in the Silverdale Classic today. Don't forget the Bradley Bearettes. Their annual Thanksgiving Classic starts Friday at Bradley Central High School, and that famous feature, they do it every year, is how much pie can Turner Jackson eat before he passes out. That's always fun. Cleveland High School will be in the Florida Get Down Invitational. Get down on it.
Okay, thank you.
Are we still on the air?
Mm-hmm.
In Orlando, Florida, on Friday with Cleveland High and our friend, is that just the boys or the girls going? What do we know about that?
I don't know.
You know nothing. Who cares? So Cleveland High School, who cares? What you said. Anyway, so we'll figure that out. 8:45.
CHI Memorial Family Practice Associates provide comprehensive primary medical care for ages 13 and older. The clinic is open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 5, and Friday, 8 to 12. Nurse practitioners Leslie Castile and Sabrina Stover welcome new patients and offer video visits and same-day appointments when available.
For those who deal with painful leg veins, Dr. Eston Winger wants you to know there is help.
Typically, most patients that come in have varying degrees of symptoms with their legs, and it could be that your legs feel heavy, your legs feel tired, your legs ache, your legs swell, and typically this is worsened as the day progresses as you're up on your legs. And most people think, oh, they're just for cosmetic reasons, but no, actually your legs can hurt by having varicose veins. The fact is that the veins are not going to go away on their own. The only way they're going to go away is by an intervention. And if they do bother you or you have questions about them, then I'd be more than happy to talk to you in consultation.
Schedule a consultation by phone, 423-472-5423.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Stop by today and take advantage of Bradley County's largest pre-owned inventory. Or visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
You have served as a heroic example, protected our country, and placed yourself between us and danger. The sacrifices you've made and your service to our country do not go unnoticed.
From all of us at Mermaid Mattress, we salute you. And we would like to pay your sales tax on select Mermaid and Sealy mattress sets, in addition to all the holiday savings going on now.
Mermaid Mattress. Mattress, better price, better sleep, better life.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
I've struggled with acne since I was 13. I can't tell you how many times I canceled plans because I couldn't get myself to leave the house. I experienced another sudden breakout and finally turned to Cortina. It was so easy. I just answered a few questions online and uploaded photos. My board-certified dermatologist created the perfect plan, and my custom medication was sent directly to my door. With Cortina, acne no longer has to be a lifelong struggle.
Why rain on country Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to you all soon.
Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. When it comes to protecting what matters most, it makes sense to choose an insurance agent that's a part of your community. Your local Allstate agent knows the ins and outs of both owning and protecting a home in your neighborhood. By choosing a local Allstate agent, you get an expert who knows the community and is committed to getting to know you. Which means George Gray can help you get the protection you want that fits you and your life. Are you in good hands? Contact George Gray, Allstate Insurance, today for a free quote.
All right, Mix 104.1 WCLE. Good morning out there, everybody, as we continue on here. About 9 minutes away from 9 o'clock on this Tuesday morning. A time to talk with our friends from Honda Cleveland, as we've got a very special interview right now with Chris Harris, the General Manager of Honda Cleveland. Not only are we going to talk about what's going on with them this upcoming weekend for Black Friday, but we're also going to be announcing a couple more qualifiers for what we've been doing all year long with Honda Cleveland, as we've been doing this to give away a Honda Civic to an active law enforcement officer in our local area. We're going to announce the 2 qualifiers. I believe we've got one from September and October that we're going to be announcing, and to get those people into the drawing that we're going to do next month and give away a brand new car. We've done this the past couple of years with our friends at Honda Cleveland. We're going to welcome in Chris Harris right now. Chris, good afternoon, or good morning to you, I should say. It's not quite afternoon yet.
No, not yet.
I feel like the morning got underway a little earlier for me this morning, so it feels like it's been a few hours, but good morning to you, sir, and tell us a bit what's going on at Honda Cleveland. Just kind of catch us up.
So, we've got the big Black Friday going on this weekend. So if you buy a car Friday or Saturday for the weekend, we're giving away a brand new TV too. So
there you go.
Just don't have to be a new car. Just come in and buy a car, and we're giving away brand new flat screen TV.
Again, with our friends Honda Cleveland. So Friday, Saturday, buy a new or pre-owned vehicle. Get that new flat screen TV there, 55-inch. Is that what you said?
No, I think these are 43, but 40. we have like 30 of them. So
okay, so plenty to choose from.
Yep, first 30 get the TV. So
okay, good stuff going on in Honda Cleveland. What about you mentioned new and pre-owned? What is going on with the new inventory there at Honda Cleveland?
So we're starting to get some inventory in, which is good. The brand brand new 2023 redesigned CR-V is on the lot, ready to test drive. We actually have a demo that Honda sent us that we can't sell, so it's going to be there for 90 days. So don't worry about coming in and not being able to drive one. We have one there, and we can't sell it. So come in and drive it, order, find out what you like about it, what you don't like about it, and you can order your specific car. We've got some in the order bank that are already being built. So if one of those fits your needs, then definitely we'll put your name on one of those. The new HRV's on the ground. New redesigned 2023 HRV is sitting on the lot for you to test drive as well. Then we have just been able to order the brand new redesigned Pilot and redesigned Accord.
Wow. So
they're in the order bank, but if you want to order your own specific color, trim level, whatnot, come in and see us, and we'll get your name on one of those as well.
That's one of the things that we've learned over the past couple of years, especially there with Honda Cleveland. You can come in, you can kind of really customize a car. We kind of got away from that for 10 or 12 years. We just kind of said, well, that one's on the lot, I'll take that one, and sometimes maybe not the color or the trim level you wanted. But I think with the way that we went the past 2 years, we kind of stepped back as a society and said, look, if I'm going to make that type of purchase, maybe I need to wait a few more weeks, get the car exactly the way that I want it, the color, the trim level, and that's what you guys are really doing there now at Honda Cleveland.
Yeah, that's right. Again, with the inventory shortage from, the pandemic and the semiconductors
and all this,
just everything in general. We got down to where we really didn't have any inventory on the lot, so we had to change our whole way of selling cars.
Right.
We're back to the old day where you're taking orders and this is the color I want, this is the trim I want, and unfortunately sometimes it takes 6 weeks to get your car, but at least you're getting what you want. You're not selling for something just because that's what's on the lot.
Yeah, I think it's really kind of evolved again where people, they get that excitement back. You go in, you test drive, you're like, yeah, this is a car I want, but I want it in blue, I want this trim level on it, and you just kind of wait that time, whatever it is, 4, 6, 8 weeks, whatever it may be, and you're excited because that car comes in, that's a one-of-a-kind car. You kind of picked it out and put it together yourself.
Right.
So I think a lot of people are very excited about that. Now, one of the other things that we've done with you guys the past few years, which has been phenomenal, Honda Cleveland been giving back to our community by giving away a car a year. And this is a brand new car. It's not some stripped down car that is a 5-year-old model that somebody brought in off a lease or something like that. This is a brand new Honda, and it's incredible what you guys are doing.
Brand new 2023 Civic. This is the third or fourth year. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it's fourth. I think it's fourth. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember when I first came to Honda. That's I got with Steve, and we kind of put our heads together, and I wanted get involved in the community, and this is what we came up with. So we've done first responders, we've done teachers, we've done veterans, and this year we're doing police officers. So we're 12 names. We've come every month, and we pick out a name. We got 2 this month, but for our Christmas party, we're going to bring those 12 in, and then we're going to do a reverse drawing, and it is a brand new Civic. It's not a lease.
Right.
You own it. We sign it over to you.
It's been one of those things that we've been fortunate enough to be there when those cars are given away. And just talking about, I still remember the young lady that had a problem with a car.
She had totaled a car, I think.
I think she had totaled her car, and she had gotten there, and she was the winner that year of the vehicle. And you're just thinking about, boy, does the Lord not answer prayers?
That's right. Yeah.
That was a godsend for her. She had a small child. I remember y'all putting the car seat in that new car for her. Just a phenomenal thing. So, but we still, we're going to announce the 2 winners that we've got for September and October. We still got to close out in November. And so there's still a little time for people to get in on this.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So if you know someone that's in law enforcement locally, what we're asking them to do is go to our website, mymix1041.com. Tell us about this person a little bit. You'll see it right there. Actually, I had it pulled up on my phone just a few minutes ago. It's right there on that main page, and you can see it. The 2022 Mix 1041 Honda Cleveland Honda Civic LX giveaway talks to you about right there. Very simple to do. You're just going to do a few things and give us some information about that person, and then they're going to be put into that monthly drawing. We'll draw, we got 2 more names, I guess, November and December.
Yep.
And then that'll be our 12 after we put the 2 names in there that you're getting ready to announce, and then we'll do that reverse drawing with that live broadcast. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get the 2 that you brought with you today.
All right, so for September we have Bill Parks, and October a Scotty Barrera.
All right, so Scotty Barrera and Bill Parks. Two more names, so that gets us up to 10, we believe, for the year thus far. And we'll get you back in here in a week or two, and then we'll do November. Then I guess we'll do one in December, and then we'll give away the car, right?
Yeah, and again, as you know, it's a very special day for us.
Yes.
We actually do Christmas for kids that same day. We bring probably anywhere from 15 to 20 local kids in.
Right.
And we buy their Christmas for them. It's all donated from our employees. They take money out of their check monthly, and for us to go buy Christmas, every kid gets a bike and then a coat.
Wow.
And plus toys and stuff that they put on the list. So, it's a very special day for us, and then we give away the car at the end of the day, so it's just the icing on the cake there. So, yeah, we're real excited.
Yeah, and actually we're talking about Black Friday, and then Saturday we'll actually be there with a live broadcast with you Friday morning from 9 to 11. Looking forward to coming hanging out with you guys. Chris, one of the things I like about coming to your store there is all the years that we've been coming there, not only for remotes and the car giveaways, you guys just keep the same staff, and that says a lot about yourself and your management team and everybody there, because let's face it, sometimes if you bought a car a year ago or even 2 years ago, you go back and say, hey, where's old Chris at? Well, he's not longer here, blah, blah, all those things. But you guys really know how to retain those salespeople and have those relationships.
Yeah, the majority of our salespeople, they've been with us for years. Some of them up to, Fred Stewart, I think, has been there almost 20 years. So,
wow.
A lot of them been around a long
with the
time.
building, right?
That's right. I think he actually worked when it was over at the other building before we built the new building. How long has that been?
Yeah.
Crazy. But, yeah, we have a very seasoned staff that are there to take care of you, and they all do a great job.
When people come in and they say, why Honda, what is the answer that you and your sales team says, this is why we think you should choose Honda as your brand of car?
Well, Honda's always been reliable. It goes back to, 30 years ago when Honda first, came to the United States. It fastly became one of the most reliable, best fuel mileage cars out there, and just continued to evolve. And, with the technology now, these cars are, they can literally drive themselves. It's crazy. So, we're excited. There's a lot of new product coming down the line. We got the new CRV, the new HRV, the brand new Pilot. If you guys hadn't, there's been some leaked photos of it out on the internet. So
no,
that 2023 Pilot is something to see. I saw it at the new car show, and it's going to be it's going to be a good vehicle for us.
Well, we're looking forward to coming hanging out with you guys Friday from 9 to 11 for a Black Friday remote. Honda Cleveland's a location. Of course, we say I-75, exit 20, then 1 mile east.
1 mile east.
What Dale Deason says in his
buddy
commercials.
Dale.
Yeah. So, long-time location. You guys, I say it every time I'm there, the store still looks brand new. Every time I come there, your service department, of course, state-of-the-art there. What you guys are offering there for sale after the service after the sale, I guess I should say. So it's just a complete package. And, of course, great financing. You guys were talking out in the hallway with TVFCU, the previous interview with you guys. Just a tremendous relationship with a lot of local lenders in this community.
Do. Yeah, we use the local lenders up here, and it's just a good partnership with all of us. Trying to keep it in the community, I guess.
Right, good stuff. All right, so there you go. There's the two names. Give me those two names one more time, Chris.
September is Bill Parks, and then October is Scotty Barrera.
So there's two more names to add to the list. If you know an active law enforcement officer that you think could use a new car, who could not, especially a Honda Civic, you need to get on our website, mymix1041.com. You'll see the post there. Sign them up. Give us a little bit of information. We're going to pick one at the end of November and then one in December before we do the big drawing and do that reverse drawing at the dealership for that big Christmas party for the kids and the community. So we look forward to being there with you again for that.
Yep, looking forward to it.
Anything else that you want us to know, Chris, before we go?
Again, just don't forget, come this weekend, buy a car, get a brand new TV. I've got them stacked up in my office. I need to get them out so I can get my office back.
Let's get them out of here. Let's roll them out. New or pre-owned vehicles.
That's right.
You get the TV, and of course, it's college football playoff season around the corner. Who would not want a new TV in the man cave or in the family room or wherever they're at the house?
Right.
And put that new car in the garage or the driveway as well.
You got it.
All right, Chris, thanks so much. Good seeing you, buddy.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Bridget.
We'll take a quick break right here. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Stay with us. Mix 104.1 WCLE.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
It's available right now with new arrivals daily. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. This half hour of Mixed Mornings is brought to you by Health Markets Insurance Agency. Chris Young in Cleveland will be with you every step of the way to find the insurance.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
For over 50 years, the Empty Stocking Fund has been a tradition in Bradley County. Our mission is to see that no child goes without Christmas. With your donations, we were able to provide toys for more than 1,200 kids last year. This year, the need is even greater. Please consider helping us as we share the love of Christ with our neighbors in Bradley County. The Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv Empty Stocking Fund fundraising drive is taking place November 28th through December 9th. Donate online at emptystocking.org or mail your donation to P.O. Box 2370, Cleveland, Tennessee 37320. The WCLE Empty Stocking Fund is a registered nonprofit. All donations are tax deductible.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Big news! We're all morning people now. Nope, you're not less lazy. Hardee's now serves super sausage biscuits anytime before noon on weekends.
What?
Again?
Bite into the new, meaty, super sausage biscuit, only at Hardee's.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
You have served as a heroic example, protected our country, and placed yourself between us and danger. The sacrifices you've made and your service to our country do not go unnoticed.
From all of us at Mermaid Mattress, we salute you. And we would like to pay your sales tax on select Mermaid and Sealy mattress sets, in addition to all the holiday savings going on now.
Mermaid Mattress. Better mattress, better price, better sleep, better life.
You can choose from 4 different mattresses and buy all 4 for the price of a twin. $199, $399, $599, and $799 any size, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
All right, we'll have cloudy skies today, a high of 57, a few clouds this evening with a low of 34, sunny for tomorrow with a high of 65. Your current Simply Bank temperature, 32 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Springdale Heating and Air. Old-fashioned friendly and always more than your money's worth. 479-6363.
All right, we're going to go into an interview now with Logan Thompson Law. It's called something we do every Tuesday here, and it's going to be a segment we're going to get to right now. So stay here with us on Mix 104.1. All right, Mix 104.1, WCLE, and MixTV.tv. Time for another segment with Logan Thompson Law. We call it Legal Matters, where we discuss topics that you, the community, has either sent in questions about or things that we know that a lot of people in this community could benefit by getting this information out from Logan Thompson Law. Attorney Phil Jacobs joins me once again. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Well, tell us what our topic is today, sir.
It's called Facing Divorce 101.
Facing Divorce 101.
Just the basics of what it looks like when you're going to initiate a divorce or your spouse has initiated a divorce against you. So, very simply, every divorce starts with what's called a complaint. So if you have been served a complaint by your spouse, then you have 30 days to respond to that complaint. So you have to do something within 30 days. So that is a good time to go see a lawyer to find out what this process looks like. But I'm going to try to tell you pretty simply what it might look like. So in the state of Tennessee, if you have children, then a divorce process must take 90 days. It's like a cooling off period. And in that 90 days, the goal between the parties is to create what's called a marital dissolution agreement and a permanent parenting plan. The MDA, as we all refer to it as, covers all of your assets or alimony or things that are financial. The permanent parenting plan covers all the co-parenting time and different issues that result from having children. If you can get executed documents, agreements on those 2 issues, then after 90 days, you can have what's called an irreconcilable difference divorce. If you can't, then you have to go through the mediation process and potentially then go to have a final hearing. So that's kind of the simple steps that must be taken. If there are no children, all you need is that marital dissolution agreement, which is the financial document to resolve it, and you can get divorced in 60 days. So lots of cases start with, hey, we've separated, I need money, he's got all the money, or she took the children and I don't get to visit. What do we do here? Because we have equal rights to these children. We have equal rights to that money. And so lots of cases start with an initial, what's called motion filing, where you go to court within 2 or 3 weeks of a filing of a complaint and you deal with, hey, who's going to live in the house? How are we going to share the kids pending mediation in a final hearing? Who's going to pay what bills? Or if I need money just to survive, I need to get that from the other spouse. So these are things that can be taken care of rather quickly.
Right.
Once you hire a lawyer and the right motions are filed to take you to court.
Again, we're speaking with Phil Jacobs, attorney with Logan Thompson Law. Our subject today for Legal Matters is Divorce 101. Getting some great information from Attorney Jacobs here. I know sometimes it gets very messy during these times, and I would think a lot of times you would tell people, if this is what we're going to be going through, you got to kind of put your anger to the side and let's do what's best for the family and do what's best so we can move on.
Yeah, these are very difficult things, and you have to counsel people very carefully because, I actually celebrated my 20th wedding anniversary yesterday. I've been married for a long time. I don't want to be divorced. I don't want anybody to tell my wife that she needs to get divorced, okay? So I don't want to tell anybody that what needs to happen. But once your spouse has made that decision, then there is still hope possibly for reconciliation. But until that comes about, you need to check your emotions, listen to the advice of your attorney, prioritize what's best for your kids, and then you can still lovingly go through a divorce process by saying, hey, what would my spouse most need in order to continue to be successful after we get divorced? And those are hard places to shift in your heart and in your mind, but that's really what our courts expect you to do. That's what the law expects you to do. And if you want to stay on the right side of the judges, then doing the right thing when the court is not looking is what is going to be most favorable to you when you get in front of the judge and they say, oh, you paid all those bills, or you paid your support, or you allowed your spouse or soon-to-be ex-spouse to visit and you didn't withhold the kids or talk bad about the kids. So, making those decisions on your own and getting even help through your church or through a counselor is always advisable.
Again, Divorce 101 is our topic today on legal matters. People going through this. This would be great information, checking your emotions and all the things that you just mentioned there, having a support group, whether it's church or counseling or whatever. Sounds like a terrific plan. Anything else about this topic in general, Mr. Jacobs, that you feel that people may need to know?
I think identifying the right attorney for you who has the right personality, who you connect with, and you can share kind of what your ambitions are, your goals are, and kind of what's happened to you. So, I'm not saying you got to interview everybody, but, going to the internet may not be the best way to find a lawyer. Ask a couple people that have been through it. Ask more than one, because sometimes a fact pattern can lead one attorney who might not be the right attorney for you to get a good result. So ask several people and do your homework so you hire the right attorney for you to walk you through this process, because hopefully it'll only be the one time you have to go through it, and you want to have the right person as part of your team.
And if that team includes Logan Thompson Law, how can people reach out to you?
Yeah, we hope that it does. We really are passionate about helping people go through this process, and we have spent a lot of time creating a team that measures up to people's expectations. So you can call us at 423-476-2251. You can go to our website and click a link to email us to set up a consultation, or you can just stop by number 32nd Street and visit with us.
All right, this has been another segment of Legal Matters with Logan Thompson Law. This segment about Divorce 101. Attorney Phil Jacobs setting in, giving us the details. Thanks so much, sir. We appreciate you coming in and addressing this very sensitive topic.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, Mix 104.1 WCLE as we move right along here on the Mix Morning Show. Still live on the radio, of course, and on mixtv.tv. We saved an interview towards the end of our broadcast today, a very special interview that we think that you guys will enjoy. We have Brenda Gilbert. She is a first-time author that's in our studio with us this morning, and also a part of Koffel. Tell me about your other business, the family practice.
Kaful Family Practice.
Kaful Family Practice. I knew I was going to mispronounce that, so I'm glad you corrected me there. So multitasking is what you do there. It seems like on a daily basis. But again, you're here today to promote your book, first book that you said that you have written.
Yes, it is Simplicity Through a Lens.
Simplicity Through a Lens. So there's lots of pictures in the book there as well. Is that right?
Yes, it's an inspirational photography book. And it is pictures that I have taken pretty much on our travels. There is the Smoky Mountains in there, Cades Cove, but then also we've traveled to Teton, Yellowstone, different places throughout the United States, and that's what the pages of this book are filled with. And also things that God has impressed on me as I've been out taking those pictures, living a life of faith and how God has built faith through his creation and things that he's planted seeds in my heart are all displayed through this book.
So the inspiration really, what was your faith and just getting out and being able to see the things that the Lord's created for us.
Yes. He planted this seed many, many years ago. I just never knew exactly how he was going to bring it to fruition. And as it unfolded, it's been an amazing ride. And that's what I write about, is that ride of how I had desires in my heart to travel. Photography was a part of that, but I never realized how much I was going to actually develop that and combine it with traveling. And God just seemed to open those doors and to just give us blessings to be able to do that. And that's really what's in the book. And then things that God has actually shown me through photography about him, his nature. And you can see that no other place better than you can see in creation.
I agree with that. Again, Brenda Gilbert is here talking about her book. Now, when we were talking during the interview, before the interview started, I should say, you were telling me you'd classify this as an easy read. Mm-hmm. So basically, just about any group of people could enjoy this.
Correct. Anybody, from the beginning reader all the way up to senior adults. It takes you on adventures and journeys, so it's definitely an easy read for just about anybody.
Now, as you were experiencing this and putting this book together and all this was coming to fruition for you, what were some of the things that stuck out to you? I mean, as you're taking photography, evidently there's a lot of things that inspired you, but what kind of things stuck out to you in the beginning to say, the aha moment saying, this is what I'm going to do?
Well, I don't think there was just one thing. There's multiple things.
Okay.
When you stand before the Tetons, and if you've never been there, and you stand before the majestic aura of what they are, you want people to be able to share that. And in my heart, I felt this is what God created for all of us to enjoy.
Sure.
And I stood there thinking of how great God is and how much he wants us to enjoy life. But a lot of people can't go there. A lot of people are not able to go there for various reasons. So God just developed that seed within my heart to take it to them, to share him and then my faith. And it was just through that more than anything. And there's all kinds of stories like that in my book. I shoot black bears. With my camera. Not
right.
shoot them with a gun, but
I kind of knew where you was going with that, but I'm glad you corrected that for somebody else. Yeah,
grizzly bears. One of the most amazing stories, and I have it in my book, is about a grizzly that is in Teton. Her name is 399. She is an amazing grizzly. You can find her. You can go to YouTube and find her all over in YouTube. But I have a story of how God made that very personal for me, and how when you go out there, you don't know where to hunt for these animals. You try to get the most information that you possibly can.
Sure.
But when you're praying and seeking God, and God knows the desire of your heart, and then it unveils right there before you, that is the most awesome feeling. And I can tell you, our most recent trip, I wanted to see that bear. We were there 6 days. We went out to see her. And I didn't see her, but the last day, the last hour, at the very last moment, God actually brought her before me, and I have an amazing picture of her. And she is just a magnificent bear. She has made history. She has 4 cubs that she set out this last year. She's going to be 27 years old. She's actually probably in her den now. When she comes out in the springtime, if she has cubs, she is absolutely, they call her the matriarch, the queen of the Tetons.
Yeah, isn't that great stuff? And Brenda Gilbert is here painting the picture through photography instead of a canvas on the things that you experienced, and this kind of, all was faith-based.
Yes.
So you kind of started on this journey and just really wanted to go out and let other people see what you see and then put down those beliefs alongside that.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite? I mean, through your travels and everything that you've done for this book, is there one that's kind of your favorite story, or maybe your favorite photo that you put together?
There's actually 2.
Okay.
Obviously, the grizzlies are my favorite, 399, which I just talked about her. But one that I have in this book is also Grizzly 863. Her name is Felicia. Her story is phenomenal. I mean, and you can see as you get into this and you start following these bears, they really become personal to you. Even though we don't own them, they're God's, but He allows us to be able to watch them. And her cub that she had 2 cubs called Salt and Pepper. Salt died very early on after she gave birth. But Pepper lived, and they got separated in May of 2019, I believe it was, and they were separated for about a month. They knew, the photographers were talking that Pepper and Felicia, Pepper would not live. For a month they were separated, but they found each other. To me, I feel like that was God orchestrated. He protected that little cub. So in October of that year, I was able to go out. She was my actual very first grizzly that I was able to photograph. She had to kill a carcass up on a hillside, and I cannot even tell you the sheer excitement and adrenaline when I stood there for a whole day photographing Felicia and her cub Pepper. It was amazing.
It sounds like you do have a knack for this. I mean, you've been able to put this together, been able to put it in words. A lot of times we can take a photo of something, but we really can't put in words what that means or what the inspiration was for that. But it sounds like you were able to do that in your book.
Yes, absolutely. And I do believe that it was definitely inspired by the Holy Spirit. And there is definitely a testimony to get out of the book. If I can just share just characteristics of the Lord, who He is, because that's what He's revealed to me through photography, through getting out in creation. Every time I'm out, I learn something new about God and His characteristics.
If people are interested, of course, we're right here in the middle of giving season. Mm-hmm. This would make a great gift, it sounds like. If people are interested in grabbing your book there and being able to do that as a gift or for themselves, how can they get that? What platforms is it available on?
Okay, we are on Amazon. On Amazon, it's $39.95. We're not able to give any discounts right now because you have to have it for a year. However, we are running discounts through my website, AmazingWondersPhotography.com, and you will see a coupon code on there. And if you buy one book, you can get 10% off. If you buy 2 or more copies, you get 20% off. And then also on Amazing Wonders Photography by Brenda Gilbert on Facebook, you can also go there and you can shop. And then also my personal Facebook page, Brenda Gilbert.
Good stuff. Do you mind to hold the book up again? Gideon, do you care to get in as close as you can on that there and see if we can get a close-up of that? And Gideon, it'll take him just a second there, but we'll try to get as close as we can with a camera shot there. And Simplicity Through a Lens is the name of the book. We definitely suggest this read for you. Definitely, there you go. That's what we were waiting on there. So this is something you can pick up. Even the cover looks breathtaking there, Brenda. So this is something that we know people will enjoy. And I would think you could probably sit down with the photos and the stories and the testimonies that's in there and kind of tell stories yourself as you're sitting around with your family. Am I right with that?
Absolutely. And that's the one thing I hope that people will get from this is that everybody has a story. Everybody has a story to tell. And sit down with your children, your grandchildren, generation crossing lines. Tell them your stories. We travel. I have the stories of the travels in here with my mom and dad. They always go with us. My mom and dad are pushing 80 years old, and they go every time we travel, they go with us. And that's something for me that is absolutely a pleasure and a joy, is to be able to, when I was younger, they traveled with me. Sure. And I think that's how I gained that desire. But now I'm able to take them with me. We've got a 42-foot fifth wheel, and there's their space, our space, so it's absolutely wonderful.
What would be the message besides the book? I guess I would just say a life lesson that you would hope would come out of your book, meaning you just mentioned that this is something that's personal to you and your family. As you put this together and put it out there for the world to see, what would be the message? Would it be spending more time together, get out and enjoy adventures, enjoy what God has created for it? What would be the message you would hope that would come from all this?
I think the greatest message is faith. Faith has always been intriguing to me. Mm-hmm. And I've always, the Bible talks about mustard seed faith, mountain moving faith, a measure of faith. And I've always asked God, what is my measure of faith? Faith has to be cultivated. And I think that that's the big message, is when God plants a seed in your heart a desire for something and you feel like that desire is too big, never, ever underestimate what God can do with that.
I love that. I just felt that I knew you was going to explain it the way that I was hoping you would. Brenda Gilbert with us once again. And tell us what the platforms we can get your book and get that out for the Christmas holidays.
Okay. It is on Amazon for $39.95. We cannot offer the discounted price, but it's also AmazingWondersPhotography.com, where there's a 10% discount for one, and for two or more, there's a 20% discount. And then also on Amazing Wonders Photography by Brenda Gilbert Facebook page and Brenda Gilbert Facebook page.
Well, Brenda, it was great to have you in. Congratulations on the book. Is there more to come?
Absolutely. I was going to also make a note about that.
Okay.
I'm actually presently working on 2 books. One of them will be strictly Kate's Cove and the Great Smoky Mountains, and then the other one, they're both sequels to Simplicity Through a Lens, but the other one is about cultivating faith.
Gotcha. Well, we'll be looking forward to those. You have to come back in and bring those as those become available. All right, Brenda Gilbert. So make sure that you check her out there and grab this book for the holidays.
Thank you.
Brenda, thanks so much for coming in and being a part of the morning show with us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, that's going to wrap up our Mixed Morning Show here on the radio and also on MixedTV.tv. We'll be back with you a little bit later with more live radio with Bridget coming up with you around the midday, and I'll be back with you this afternoon for your drive home. Be safe out there, and everybody, just stay tuned throughout the day. We got more great music on the way throughout your morning. Mix 104.1 WCLE.
The construction sale continues.